Okay, I think we're ready. Hold on, let me see the audio levels. Yeah, I had a feeling. So, yeah, we're doing story stuff, but however, today is like very, very hot today. And so gotta keep the house cool. I got a fan going way in the back. I don't know how loud it is or how annoying it is, so we'll play it by ear. I might have to turn it down just to I might have to turn it down, but we'll see. We'll play by ear for now. Oh, what am I doing? Okay, hold on. Let me swap it over. Alright. I think I need to take care of some in-between stuff. Like some supports. And then we could start the new story content. All I know is, I think that, you know what, no, I'm not gonna, there's only a little bit that I know about the new story content, and that's more of like 2 potential characters, and even then, it's like, I know that they exist. So it's really nothing. Alright. Let's just take care of a couple things around Somniel. Like the bare minimum that I care for, and then we'll move on and start new story stuff. That's an extra support conversation. There we go. I think I'll skip the food one. Takes a little bit. And yeah, so let's take care of a couple of supports. Wrong spot. There we go. Oh, they're maxed out now.
It's just not sinking in. Hello, Sean. You appear to be hard at work with your studies. Princess Saley. I've read this chapter over and over, and I'm just not getting it. My brain is too tired. I know what you mean. Here. Is that smell my hometown tea? It is indeed.
It always has to do with tea with Saline.
You were in need of a break.
Every time.
Thanks, Princess Saley. This smell. It's so relaxing. It reminds me a lot of home.
A lot of lag on the laptop end. I don't know.
But I say to you,
Don't know why that is.
hometown tea has saved me too many times to count. Tea saved you? When things aren't going well and I'm in low spirits? That's a sign that it's tea time. A hot cup of tea in these situations.
This girl and like tea is just always what she wants.
Because I've cleared my head. When the problems I'm dealing with are severe, is it
She is a one-note character because of this.
No, I suppose it isn't. In fact, my own spirits feel
And although it really only has to do with
I
supports,
learned something
but
valuable,
even so.
and it wasn't from this book. I guess, medically speaking, I can't count out the healing power of tea. Sorry about that. You have nothing to apologize for. I'm relieved to hear your mood has improved. When I get home and see my
Okay,
mother,
everything looks
I'm
okay
going to
right
tell
now.
her that our tea is the best in the world. If she doubts you, I shall visit in person to inform her that her tea always brings me joy.
Okay, so one person says it's great, and
Could we have our tea time
'cause-
now? Drinking tea alone is no fun. And
one
besides,
person says tea is great, all of a sudden it's everyone must agree that's the best tea in the world.
nothing would make me happier, to be honest. I was in the mood for some tea as well. I apologize for speaking out of turn. Well, shall we retire to the tea room? There's so much more about tea to discuss. Lead the way.
Again, every support conversation with her has to do with tea. Every single one. Except for, Like, the only exception that I can think of that had nothing to do with T is Alfred. Anything to do with Alfred. Like, these two support conversations had nothing to do with T. If I remember correctly, every single other one had involved T in some way. Like, there's only like 3 other characters that she hasn't even started a support chain with. It's hard to tell because you're fighting an imaginary creature.
Perfection is the only option on the battlefield. Whoa, what the?
She tripped?
No, Marin, are you okay? Chloe, how long have you been watching me? Quite a while now.
I was standing there right by the bushes. How did you not see me? It's kind of weird, like, some of these support conversations, they're, like, so close to each other, it's like, how did you not see each other?
I'm sure you're disenchanted now. Oh, it's okay, Marin. Uh-oh, you scraped your forehead. Let's get that taken care of. I feel so pathetic. It was just one silly mistake. Don't beat yourself up over it. When I think about you...
Again, it kind of just seems like she tripped. That's about it.
You're still a gallant knight from a fairy tale in my eyes. Chloe, thank you. Besides...
Batman could easily so probably. How's it going, hot corn dog? Oh, by the way, I have a fan going in the background. How distracting is it? Because I might have to turn it down. It is very hot today. So I kind of need to keep, like, all the fans going in the background. If it's too distracting, I could try turning it down a little bit. It's on full blast right now. It's currently 90, and it's just gonna get warmer and warmer today. Like, my phone says that it's gonna get like 100 later. Going fine. You can hear it, but it's not too distracting. I could try turning it down just a little bit, like to like medium. Like, I don't have a problem trying to turn it down a little bit. Everything's fine. Okay. We'll leave it as is. If I see otherwise, we'll adjust it. But now that we're done with all the supports and in-between stuff, it's time to fell Xenologue. Let's see what this new plot is. Is it better than the main plot? I sure hope so.
Faced one way, 1,000 years separation. The other way, 100 years regret. Pray, dream of my sorrow. Pray, dispel the darkness from this world. The only light here is in memory. And the hope you instill.
Yeah, what's going on your end, hot corn dog?
Alas, I know the truth. In this world there is no salvation.
I mean,
In this world,
I would think anything in Dark Souls would make you hate whatever you had to deal with. Like, there was that wolf boss, right? The giant wolf with the sword. Probably make you hate wolves for a little bit.
This isn't the Somniel. Who are you?
I am... No, it is no magic.
Really?
My
We're doing...
name lost its meaning long ago.
Okay, we're doing this, huh?
Feeling. As if the two of us have met somewhere.
We have never met before. Not in any way you will understand. I'm speaking to you from across a mirror. You are my reflection.
COD, okay.
Please,
Just a bunch of multiplayer
I
stuff?
need your assistance.
I'm pretty sure COD does stop doing single player stuff after a while.
Of course. I'll help however I can.
Really? You accept my plea without hearing what it entails?
I suppose I feel like helping you might ease some of
So it looks like we're helping an alternate dimension.
Get back something that I lost a long time ago.
I mean, that's what it seems like.
Yes, I'm here for you.
I'm glad to hear you say so.
Hmm.
I was afraid you would refuse, since I'm unable to explain all the details. Suffice to say that the land I speak of is threatened by a foe with a wicked heart. The only hope for my people is for you to collect the 7 bracelets.
Bracelets. Okay.
In my world, emblems dwell inside bracelets. You will need them in order to succeed.
Oh.
I will transport you there. Those you encounter after arriving will guide you.
Wait, didn't we just get these bracelets from the
Nor
Paralogs?
have we ever met. Not even in this very moment.
You speak so cryptically. Still, I get the feeling I will see you again.
Yeah, I think we just got them all, so...
I thank you, and wish you good fortune in the battles ahead. Goodbye.
Dark Souls 1's easy. Hmm.
My twin from another world.
Ah,
On your
great.
journey, I hope you feel joy, suffering, sorrow, and love.
We are doing parallel universes. I mean,
I will never.
it's not new for Fire Emblem, but... Zombies Easter egg? What's the zombie Easter egg?
So bright. Sister, it worked. Our prayers are answered.
After all these long years, at last our savior has come. You,
Is that? Where am I?
you are in Lethos Castle. We have long awaited your arrival.
What?
Thank you for answering our prayers. I am Nell, one of the dragons who resides here.
Okay, quick pause. So I think because female Alir said we needed the 7 bracelets, I think that meant, like, we wouldn't have been able to continue with what's going on here unless we did the DLC stuff. And we wouldn't be doing this right here until we got them all. Could be wrong. We'll see.
And I am Nil, her twin brother.
Hmm.
It's nice to meet you, Nil. And you, Nil. I'm the Divine Dragon. So you are the Divine Dragon.
Fate has made a cruel and mysterious choice.
So, alternate universe, Fram, and clan.
The divine dragon is deceased. You fell in the last war. Our world has been consumed by darkness in the time since. We have long prayed for a savior to aid us, and your appearance seems to be our answer. It is unfortunate. I would have preferred never to see you again.
Nil?
But we are in desperate need of aid, and we do not have the luxury of choice.
Pretty much, yeah.
Please follow me.
I am so sorry, Divine One. She is rather more upset by this than I would have expected. She and the Divine Dragon have a somewhat complicated history.
You see, she killed the Divine Dragon. Probably not. I don't know. But, like... I don't know.
This is the bracelet vault. Here, our emblem bracelets are kept secure.
I see.
Upon that pedestal lies the bracelet of the Shepherd Exalt. It is the sole bracelet in our possession. The emblems.
But we did get it, so... Okay.
There are 7 bracelets in total. We lost the other 6 in war with Sombrod. So, he exists in your world as well.
I will explain from the beginning. The first dragons were born millennia ago, and from them came the divine and fell dragons. For a time.
Yeah, I know, like... When the rest of the world is in decay, it's kind of hard to say.
Under threat, the divine dragons and the people prayed for salvation, and that salvation came in the form of beings from other worlds known as emblems. The emblems were manifestations of those ardent prayers for peace.
My sister and I were performing that ancient rite when you arrived.
So I think this kind of explained how the emblems were made right there.
And you got me? Yes. It was quite the shock. I'm still a bit beside myself.
The emblems brought an end to the fighting, but only temporarily.
Yeah, okay, so...
1,000 years
Hold on.
ago, Somron sought to exploit the emblems for his own ambitions.
Okay, hold on. Let me go back on that log for a little bit. Preferring ancient... Or, manifestations of those ardent prayers for peace, and then basically you just... Okay. I think this explains how that works now.
We experienced that war firsthand. It was awful. The entire continent became a battlefield. The dragons and the royal families fought over the emblems until all sides were exhausted.
But as we stood upon the brink of annihilation, the divine dragons won a key victory. Numera, the divine dragon monarch, imprisoned fell dragon Sombra at the cost of her life.
Okay.
Mother died 1,000 years ago?
Her sacrifice
I mean, I guess in both universes she died.
But it was her successor who healed the wounded land and returned it to prosperity.
Her successor? You mean the next divine dragon monarch?
Yes. You.
The divine dragon monarch after Lunera was her only begotten child.
I mean, that's still normal, right?
The throne after she died. This is so different from the history of my world.
Okay, so we didn't go to sleep, we just took over.
Wonderful ruler. Under your reign, it seemed like the world would be at peace for the rest of time. But it was not to be. Sombron eventually returned, and another war began.
Whosoever gathers all 7 of the awakened emblems will be granted immense power. Sombron intended to use that power to exact revenge and restore the Found Dragons.
You know, when there's only 7 of these magical things versus 12, you know, there's a lot to... lot less to actually gather, you know?
You and Sombron each slew the other.
Yeah, Sombron, yeah.
In the face of clash, you and he perished at the same moment.
So the Fell Dragon is already gone? Then who is it that's putting your world in danger now?
An unknown malefactor is attempting to fulfill the late Sombron's ambitions.
Okay,
They
okay.
come and go without a trace. We know nothing of their whereabouts or appearance. All we know for sure is that, like Sombron, this individual wants to collect the 7 bracelets. In fact, we believe they already have 2. One in Lethos Castle, 2 in enemy hands. Where are the other 4?
Yeah, that's a good
Each
point.
of the 4 nations
Oh,
elders
duh.
possesses one. They once fought under a single banner, but that changed drastically after your death. Now, with nothing to unite them, the little ones, humans, bicker among themselves. Thus far, they have kept one another in check, but war could break out at any moment.
I
Hmm.
don't know if the Divine Dragon's army was ever truly united. I saw them argue in this very castle about which nation was to blame for your death, which is absurd, of course.
Okay, okay.
It's no one's fault.
Now that our savior has arrived, it is imperative we
So, the world was more okay when we were asleep than when we were alive. Or awake the entire time.
people who resemble your own friends and allies.
I understand. I'll brace myself for that possibility. So, you're both divine dragons, like me?
What gave you that impression?
You said you were dragons, and you live in Lethos Castle, so I just assumed.
Your assumption is incorrect.
We're not divine.
Is that we?
They're not divine, they're fell.
Watch out! Assassins!
Because what else is it gonna be?
No! She's a fell dragon.
No!
In this world, fell dragons are born as twins. We severed ties with our father during the last war. We now fight against our misguided.
So all fell dragons are twins in this one? That
Does not stop you
makes...
from fighting
Okay.
alongside. Fell dragon twins.
I suppose I simply assumed that you would already know what we were. It seems I was mistaken.
I mean,
If you will not aid us,
Alir was a fell dragon to start with to begin with, so it's not like it's that surprising.
I'll fight with you. I don't care about your heritage. If you truly want to protect this world, I'll be your ally.
I mean, if he truly was against it, he'd be a hypocrite.
Now, let us march into battle together, just like the good old days.
show us your mettle, Divine One. We shall see if you are truly the answer to our prayers.
So, you're... pretty... So, like, in this universe, I guess everything went the same 1,000 years prior, for the most part. However, Lumera died, you immediately took over instead of sleeping for 1,000 years, I guess. Things were peaceful. Sombron woke up, you two fought each other, died. The four nations are just like, who's to blame? Now they're all bad. Now they all hate each other, I guess. Predetermined classes of levels. Inventory is also predetermined, that's fine. Who fall in battle will return afterward regardless of difficulty. Okay, so we don't have to worry about permadeath. I mean, it is kind of a non-canon. Unique allies who will join for each battle as guests. It's capable of support unit. Introduction, but not suited for the front lines. Okay, I'll take a look at... Alright, keep that in mind. So, let me see. Who do we have? Oh, I could just take anyone on my team as well. That's good. So it's not just, you know, I didn't just throw myself in. So nil now. Probably want to... Do we want to keep... Okay, so I am not max level right now. I'm level 15. But I keep my... Wait. No, I am not on my second class change. Maybe this universal layer didn't get heightened. I mean, yeah, I mean, think about it. That version of Alir did not have clan and, where's Fram? Where is she? I know I didn't really use her that much. She's down here. There she is. I mean... When you don't have a Divine Dragon fan club, I think that's for the worst. Let's have Etier. Let's have Sailing. I notice everyone's levels is down to their base class and level 15. We could literally just double up on, just triple up on dragons. Let's see. At the very least, it kind of seems like we could probably continue to work on the bond levels, though. At the very least, that's something. I'm gonna save.
The enemy has most likely come for the bracelet of the Shepherd Exalt. We must stop them here, before they can reach its location.
Defeat all enemies. Okay, no. So, again, okay. So I thought we needed to collect all the other emblems before doing this. That is not the case because we're just alternate universe. So, okay, wait a minute. These bracelets are the same ones that we just did the DLC for the past few streams to get. Are the ones that we got through those streams a different universe's version of the bracelets that are from here? Because now there are two sets. I could have come in with the Exalt, with Crom's bracelet, and there's technically two of them. I'm playing this, still hadn't finished, Gage. It's alright, though, because you got to play New Vegas. Very nice, very nice. It's kind of interesting. We got a spear user here. An axe user. Okay. Kind of going with different stuff here.
What do you need?
I will fight for you.
Fellspark. Halves foes defense and resistance, and we can actually use we can actually transform as a dragon. Without the need of some stupid engage thing. Although, it is weaker. Well, that's... I kind of have to now. There we go. Like... only one range. So, I like to point out We are not allowed to transform into a dragon, nor do we have any ability to transform into a dragon unless you pay money. If you want to transform into a Durgan, you have to pay money for it. Although this guy can't do it either. Doesn't really matter who I... Oh, she doesn't have... This Chloe doesn't have her normal equipment either. I just noticed that. We don't gain... These... So my units don't get experience either. Nell and Neil do, though.
Here goes.
Wait a minute. Oh, I do have liberation. Okay.
Whatever you say.
It's following the live service week. Pretty much, yeah. At least the game gives me a healer, technically, so I don't have to worry about bringing Jean with me if I don't want to.
You can lift the thing's curse with my restore staff. Give it to someone who can use it.
Yeah, I drops your max HP by 5. And it stacks for up to 20, minus 20 health. Hold on. Wait, you can't even use this? You can't even use this. What can you do? Just an axe user? What is the point? No, wait. Wrong one. What is the point, dude? What is the actual point? So I guess I did need Jean with me. Because there are no healers. Alright, no iron bow. Every time you die, your HP lowers until half max HP. Pretty much. Since we are not at the levels I actually was at, so I'm already at minus... It can stack up to 20. If Lear gets hit multiple times, my base HP will be at 10. I gotta play this carefully. Yeah, I gotta be very careful on what I do. Oh, you have Tiki. Okay. Let's take some guesses on who this guy is. Obviously, it's a parallel universe person, so... Actually, you know what I could do?
Emblem engaged.
Well, I carry something you can't use, you're on a pack. Oh, pretty much. I don't think it really matters on who I take with me. Actually, I better take, like, maybe a blue unit.
It is time to honor your contract.
Nils sucks. Nils will be... Wait! We just summoned Dimitri? That's possible? What the hell? I thought it was just generic units. Holy shit. This changes things. So, wait a minute. So now we have the same skills as the normal emblem here, pretty much. There's no point in Shield Gambit, but... Well, why not, I guess. This changes things. I did not realize we could end up doing that. Although, I think it's implied that we get the boost by being dragon. If you are a dragon unit, so really just Alir and Vale, you summon a powerful unit. I think if you get a 5-star unit, you get one of the emblems to use. Just to straight up use. Now let's get you here. Yeah, let's go here. Something with more avoid. You have more dodge with this, so we're gonna do that. That's the powers. Oh, really? Yeah. Yeah, I was told it was like like one of the special outfits, not her base one. So I thought it was interesting that we could just summon a unit. Like, I thought that would just be like, oh, that's a fun gimmick, you know? But now knowing that you could just get any of the emblems this way, makes it way more interesting. Do we have... We do have a ranged attack. Why? I see, I see. Yeah, it's the legendary one, I was told. Yeah, Act told me it was like her legendary outfit. Do we get a... No, not from here anyway. I don't think when I'm fused. Okay, so we do something like this. We'll let Dimitri get attacked. Yeah, this right here makes Veronica way more interesting than I thought it was gonna be. Yeah, she has a... Yeah, she has a staff. It's, here. It's... However you pronounce that. Foe cannot counterattack. Okay. Maybe I'll just have you do this. Okay, I can safely do that, but I gotta do something about that archer. Okay. I could do this.
I am no failure.
Oh, I just noticed the 20 crit.
I'm glad that's over.
Okay, let's let you attack. Eh, for fun. I probably should put Ivy in here with Chloe. Have more flying. Now that I understand that all of my units are basically just weakened, just nerfed because we're not actually using our characters, kind of changes things. Okay. Well, I'm gonna let Dimitri get in range. Shield Gambit. Because if he moves, it's a ranged attack, and Shield Gambit blocks it. This is hilarious. Start building up Book of Worlds. Okay. So if I do this...
You did your best.
Being one of the best support units when she dropped a amazing healing on a horse, so a lot of movement. Her weapon buffed allies and debuffed opponents after she attacks. Well, this Veronica did not come with a horse. And I don't know if this is the correct staff for her legendary outfit, I think it was, you said. And it says if you attack, the foe cannot counterattack. So that's something. We're going to go with something like this. And I should shield Gambit to boost the bond. Ah, he turned into a dragon. Oh, right, his Phoenix ability.
Not with my emblem's power protecting
Is that... Hold on. Why does it seem like that's Fogado on a as a Wolf Knight instead of a Bow Knight? We'll see, but... So, with his ability, Divine Blessing, he basically just gave someone a Revival Stone. Oh, I lost Dimitri! I lost it because I desynced. I didn't know that was possible. If you desync, you lose the summon. I mean, it kind of makes sense, but it's good to know. It does kind of change things. Steel bow or the killer bow. 16, 19. No, at this point we need to stay out of range. So we are gonna get hit by this guy. Try to build some of the... Try to build some of this up. Try to build up some of the Veronica back up. You get back out of range. And we'll let everyone else kind of... Oh, I could have gotten range. I could have done that. Never mind. Oh yeah, Veronica has reprisal too. Okay, this is actually going to get annoying. Okay, let's see if we could do something about this wolf. I might actually lose this one because I'm not fully prepared. Yeah, no, we don't want that, but... If user initiates combat, then the Fane's effect happens, but we gotta deal with Silver Dagger as well. What's my defense? Yeah, I'd get hit for like 4 damage. Although, I might be fine. I think I need to let someone else get in range. Yeah, like this. Maybe she'll get attacked. Something like this. What's your skill? Grants 10 plus crit. Okay. If foe initiates combat against nil, grants 10 plus crit. Okay, so it's really just like defeats a foe. So both of these abilities are just meant to just like boost crits, at least to someone. I think it's really just meant for each other, though. I have a vulnerary. Try to build up Book of Worlds. Okay, yeah, I had a feeling. Oh, he's just gonna keep doing this. He is just gonna keep doing Revival Blessing. I forgot he could just keep doing that like every other turn. Okay, yeah, something needs to be done. Problem is, I can't afford to shield Gambit because he won't attack me. I have to just go for it.
Hand over the bracelet.
I like how we have different music now. 16. I have to bet on the killer bow right now. Because these two are not in range. And they can't get in range. They only have one range. You have to defeat a foe, so... Can we benefit from this? The reason why we win here? Roy gives us +5 levels. We're technically level 20. That's the reason. So Roy's actually useful here. Okay. So I learned a little bit of how the summoning works. It's too bad you don't keep the summon past the fusion. So there's actually a good reason to boost up your friendship with Veronica.
They got away. I was hoping we would finally learn their identity.
At least we got the bracelet.
A Black Rogue killed him due to his passive making people so he kills can't be revived. Oh, okay.
Different since we last laid eyes on it.
Maybe this emblem can tell us about their time in enemy hands. I'll summon them again so we can talk.
Yeah, when we're talking about other like mobile games, I'm thinking Dissidia, where it's like
What?
The implication is
if the opponent like even does anything, like Yang could just counterattack. So it's like
emblems is what a divine dragon does.
some other stuff too.
I'm dragon. I'm Tiki. Are you a divine dragon like me?
Well, impossible. Emblems in this stage shouldn't be able to speak.
Hello, Emblem Tiki. I might be able to summon you again, but your invocation is...
So again,
Do you know it?
I don't.
another coloration for Faye
My
to have.
head hurts. It hurts. Please, don't make me fight anymore. I don't like hurting people.
You need not act against your will. Allow me to return you to peaceful slumber.
You can do that?
I can indeed. But I am unfamiliar with this summoning power of which you speak. The divine dragon of this world was able to cleanse fallen emblems.
Cleanse.
It would seem that you cannot do the same. So I will send Emblem Tiki to rest. In slumber, she will be safe from those who would exploit her power.
Well, wait, didn't we basically just do that at the end of the game?
You might say we are containing her power in the bracelet. Sadly, since we lack the ability to awaken emblems...
Yeah, if it's like a lesser known Marvel character, I probably wouldn't know.
It sounds like our only option right now.
The only reason I know Black Bolt was due to
Whatever benefit
the second Doctor Strange movie.
I won't force her to fight. Tiki, I hope we'll meet again someday.
What are you talking about? We've already met.
When we do,
We already have
let's
her
make
bracelet.
lots. Okay?
Absolutely.
Farewell, Emblem Tiki. Sweet dreams.
Night, night.
Again, the fact that we've fixed the emblems in the main plot, so it makes me think
As long
this
as we keep her away from
this
the
story
enemy,
has to happen before we beat the game.
Thank you, Nell.
we place our emblems into slumber as a matter of course to prevent their exploitation. Emblem Tiki was thus asleep when she was taken, but she returned to us awake. Our foe must therefore possess the power to awaken emblems.
Only divine
That was a bloodstone?
can control them in that way. There are no divine
The name sounds familiar for whatever reason, but I don't really know
one of our
who that
siblings.
character is. I don't know why the name sounds familiar, though.
Yours. Then, do you have any idea who it could be?
We have many brothers and sisters, but we're not acquainted with all of them. Many died in the most recent war. There is no telling which of them survived.
The power to control emblems is rare. If we knew the culprit, we would surely recall. Perhaps this child was born after we left Sombron.
Hmm.
Developed this power late.
So,
Powers are
this universe is Vale?
I cannot transform myself for control emblems at all. Sombron deems me a failure.
Hela. Oh, yeah, I know who Hela is. Except her special makes it so when the enemy dies to her, won't revive. Hmm. Makes
To
sense.
survive only because Nell took me with her when she left. It angers me to think that our siblings could be behind this. To be given that kind of power, only to use it for evil. What a waste.
Nell.
Sorry. It's not my intention to poison the mood.
So, Divine One, our objective is to put an end to the ambitions of Sombron's mysterious heir. Since we are fighting to return the emblems to slumber, you will not be able to help us. Knowing this, it is your choice whether or not to join
I
our
mean,
cause.
they don't want us to be able to actually use these unless we do the paralogs ourselves.
It is such a
I think
comfort to
that's
have
the
you by my
idea,
side.
maybe?
Isn't it, Nell?
After what I saw in that battle, I must
Hmm.
agree. But I will remain unsettled by the necessity of fighting
Undead
alongside
Asgardian.
dead
Wow.
Oh, I
Marvel
understand.
gets weird, doesn't it?
Please, there is no need to quarrel. Why don't the two of you shake hands and agree to be friends from now on?
I decline.
Then I guess I'll pass too.
You could at least try to get along.
Before we depart the castle now, we should say our farewells.
Oh, agreed.
I didn't know anyone else was in the castle. Is it a person I know?
Well, it's kind of
Find
a...
out. But what you see may upset you.
At least we don't get constant divine dragon worship here. Something Hela spawns. Oh, okay.
Looks to be a monument of some kind.
This is the resting place of the divine dragon. Your grave.
Isn't that weird? Just seeing your grave.
I did warn you.
We will be just a moment, Divine One. You can go back if you like.
Actually, do you mind if I say something? I'd like to speak to my other self, who lived here with you.
But I get, again, I think we pointed out that in this universe, it's probably
That would be a lovely gesture.
the other Alir.
Visiting my own gravestone. Not something I ever thought I'd
You know,
do.
we talked to female Alir at the beginning of this.
This situation. I promise to fulfill your role and protect those important to you as best I can.
No, zombie Iron Man. I mean, I did read, like... I did end up reading, like, the zombie story thing for Marvel. Like, a friend had, like, them... Friend had them, and I read through them.
A dragon like you and Father.
There. You may someday.
I'm a failure. I'm weak.
No, you are strong. Surely you will be able to transform eventually.
Heh, we can't even do that.
Not even Father can say for sure. But until then, hold on to this.
Your dragon stone? But you
Remember, we had one, but it broke. But Vale had the Dragon Stone the entire time.
And I know you
Was
won't
Hela brought up?
be
I don't remember. I read it like 10 years ago.
whole now.
All I remember is that Reed Richards was basically the cause of it. It has its own map. Okay. We return to the main story of Somniel. You can fight skirmishes here. Okay. Interesting. Well, we only have this option. Nothing else to really do. Just move on. Do the next chapter. Like, theoretically, I could go back to Somniel and just build more supports a little bit, but... Nah, we're good. Pretty much, yeah.
On a battlefield far from all you know, how
I think that was the reason, now that you mention it.
in the savage garden of blood and steel, who will meet their end?
Okay, narrator.
The four thrones to fight.
That was a long pause.
7 flames in the cradle.
The narrator's like,
But there
line.
is one who knows the truth.
You can see the narrator looking at the script after every sentence.
My lonely heart
Or
does
two.
not beat here.
Just constantly reading the next... All the zombie universe is stuck in a time of... Oh, really?
Welcome to the kingdom of Firene. It may not be my place to say that as a visitor here myself, but I felt someone to.
Wait, Firene? Did...
Just like Lethos Castle, this place feels familiar, but not
Didn't we go to the right? I need... Okay, now I need to look at the world map when we get back.
that lies before us. We are to go to Firene Castle and acquire the bracelet of the Brash General. And time is of the essence. We must collect all 7 bracelets.
Brash
before
General.
we-
That's Hector, if I'm
The
correct.
royal family is willing to hand theirs over. But
Wait,
I do have my
so...
doubts. You know how ill-tempered the Firenes can be.
What? The people I know from Firene are good-natured and peaceful.
Is that so? In this world, they are vengeful and quick to violence. The royal family most of all.
Okay.
That made them useful allies in wartime, despite their disdain for fell dragons.
So, we basically just made Firene,
They have completely avoided visiting us.
what's the northwestern kingdom? With the one that had Roy.
She died at the start of the last war, and her throne remained
We
empty
basically
until
just
the last
swapped
war
those
ended.
personalities, kind of.
King Alfred took her place. But as Nil said, he subsequently cut ties with us. We were forced to take precautions. So we asked a trusted
Just
friend
sent back
to
in
be
time
our
infected.
eyes and ears in Firene.
And it starts the zombie apocalypse all over again. Yeah. Okay.
Lady Nell, Lord Nell, hello, hello.
Celestia, we were just talking about you.
I've been eagerly awaiting your arrival. You must be so tired after that long trek.
And we now know why this is DLC, paid DLC. If you want the 4 fiends, give us money.
A trifle compared to your intelligence work here, I am sure.
I think I remember seeing this in the trailers now,
Lady Nell.
that you played as them.
This you brought with you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. How is it you remind me so much of the divine dragon?
Actually,
Glorious day. Divine one, you've been reborn. I knew you could never leave us. Not permanently, anyway. It's so obvious. How could I ever believe
Again,
Sauron bested
the reason why they were how they were is because they wanted you to be able to play as them.
As much as I hate to let you down,
But only if you pay money.
you think it is.
sorry for the confusion. I'm actually the divine dragon of another world.
What?
We should have let you know sooner. This is not the old friend you and I knew. Rather, this is the savior whom Nil and I summoned in an ancient ritual.
This divine dragon arrived in the castle.
It's so predictable. That's the thing.
I
Again,
see.
I'm pretty sure I said this during when I first played the game.
I was there when we buried
Here's-
the divine dragon. I told him to lift his hand in mine.
He tried to fix her. Oh no. Well, guess what? If your friend wants to fix her, pay $30.
I shouldn't have gotten so emotional. That loss was just as difficult for the two of you. Divine One, my name is
both you and Queen Lumera of this world to be my family. It's an honor to make your acquaintance.
No, please. Let's get past acquaintances and just be friends.
Already just pushing back all the things he had to deal with.
Would have said. Say, is there someone like me living in your world too?
Well,
Silly of me to ask. Of course she's there, and no doubt a great help in your fight against Sombra.
So why is she good here and against Sombron
station there.
here?
Indeed, I was. Firenze is making plans to invade its northern neighbor.
Rhodia.
The idea was Princess Salem's. It's technically still waiting for King Alfred's approval. But that hasn't stopped the young princess from mustering a force of elite knights. We can no longer stand by and simply watch how this unfolds.
Agreed. We must go to the castle and head off this war before it begins.
So,
Another thing. Firenze's emblem has been altered somehow since the last time I saw it. We'll
okay,
need
wait
to
a
be
minute.
careful.
Yes.
I was just trying to think of how this world works
Claim the bracelet at the
and
mansion.
why they became aggressive.
I
but-
hope Alfred and Salem are willing to talk with us.
But thinking about it, one big change in this world,
Still undecided about whether to invade?
the emblem rings do not exist. It is the bracelets. And the emblem rings that Firenze had were Celica, and technically they had Micaiah, but she was hidden away. Celica is all about peace. Hector, I am not surprised that there might be some parallel that the one with Hector is probably more likely to go into some sort of fight. I wonder if there is some sort of influence there. Depending on which ring or emblem they had. Sure, we know that they weren't technically like activated or couldn't talk or anything, but that has to be some sort of like influence.
Don't rush me, Saline. This is a big decision. I need time to think it over.
No, you need to take action.
No, Saline, you need to have your tea.
Rhodia was our ally. If we pick a fight with them, there's no going back.
Since Mother and our retainers died in the last war,
Oh, so it's just Saline and Alfred.
we know they are suffering.
No Chloe, no Louis,
Gone.
Etienne, or
Our crops and flowers are losing their color. Soon the farmers
man,
will
I'm
be
forgetting his name.
without
Boucheron.
any
Boucheron.
possible remedies to expand our territory and supplement our resources. Now,
I know. As a mining economy, Rhodia can spare the resources we need. So an invasion could really help us out with wealth and minerals.
Pretty much.
The strength of Rhodia's military.
which is precisely
To
why
think that
I
this
assembled an order of
is
knights to
small time.
or is
Wait,
it their emblem you worry
small time universe travel. While in Fae, it's canon. You meet with other summoners. Yeah.
Nothing's certain. No matter how good our odds look, we could still lose everyone. Or don't you remember? Our retainers so sure they'd come out on top, all falling like pebbles. That was the same day our strongest ally, the divine dragon, left us forever.
You have changed, Alfred. You used to be afraid of nothing and no one.
Right.
And the divine dragon
Is this Alfred also very sickly?
I will handle it then.
Meaning what?
Meaning I will head to Rhodia on my own, without your permission.
With no knights? Are you trying to get killed?
Facing either death by the sword or a broken heart as our people die, I choose the former. Should I perish, perhaps a real hero will emerge and lead our people.
Again, I think the ring or emblem that they had must have influenced
For our people to live.
their lifestyle. Because if I'm correct, they had Hector.
Loss is another's gain.
Hector's
Get through to you, can I?
Hector's pretty reckless when it comes to fighting.
All you were cursed
Right.
with a stubborn fool for a sister.
They probably ran out of tea, yeah.
Want her to have any hope of survival, you must make a choice. What will it be, Your Majesty?
You win. They're the only family I have left.
Yes, he was DLC.
Let's go.
But they also said in this world,
Prepare for battle.
the emblem rings do not exist. They have the 7 emblem bracelets, which that's exactly what the DLC gave.
King Alfred, Princess Celine, it has been quite some time.
And Hector is one of the DLC bracelets.
But we are here to discuss an urgent matter.
Well, if it isn't Nell, and Nil. You know, I could have you executed for barging in here uninvited.
True. Simply return the bracelet of the Brass General to us and we will leave you alone.
Brass General, that's Hector.
If we turned it over, the balance of power between nations would fall apart.
So you intend to continue to wield it as a weapon against your peers. It is precisely because they do the same that you now stand upon the brink of war. I do not think the Divine Dragon would find this behavior acceptable.
Oh, you presume to speak on behalf of the Divine Dragon? Curious, considering your father was the one who denied us divine counsel forever.
How dare you? We had nothing to do with that. How many times must we tell you that we are not?
Oh, sins of the father.
No.
Of course. I'm sorry.
Rest assured that we are making the same journey to each of the other bracelet holders. We are reclaiming all of them. With that in mind, there is no need for you to keep Virenes any longer.
How do we know this isn't a trick to weaken us and strengthen our enemies?
I mean, that is a good point on his...
Country's bracelets,
Yeah.
And then we'll talk.
Virenei is our first destination. We have not reclaimed the other bracelets yet.
And here's the problem with that, in which there's a good point here. I'm pretty sure the other nations would say the exact same thing. Show us the fact that you have the other bracelet and we'll hand you yours. Well, if everyone's saying that, we can't get your bracelet, sort of thing.
Then
It's
there
just an
is
endless
more
loop.
to discuss. We march to Brodia. The bracelet's power is indispensable to our invasion efforts. We will not simply hand it over.
Still, you refuse to comply. In that case, you have left us with no choice.
If it's a battle you want, we will be only too happy to oblige.
And now we gotta fight for the emblem.
Please, stop. I don't want to fight the two of you.
Divine One? No. No, of course not.
How come you feel like the Divine Dragon?
Because I am one.
Unless our friend was dead, you wretches. Were you lying to us?
No, I'm from another world.
What?
You see, I have red hair.
There's only one explanation. This must be one of the corrupted. The Fell Dragons used their vile magic to make this twisted puppet.
Yeah, why didn't they just play this trump card?
Not true. Listen to me.
We don't listen to imposters.
But, you know, this is the reason.
Bellspawn did something so sick just to steal our bracelet. No doubt the tears you shed over the Divine Dragon's death were a trick as well. I thought as former allies, we could resolve this peacefully. Your deceit changes things.
No.
Knights, get ready for battle. See to it that Sovereign's children are finally put down. We'll bring their severed heads to Brodia as a symbol of our might.
Yes, there is the brother I know. The fearsome man they called the Prince of Strewn Flowers.
You know,
As you
with this
see,
reaction...
cast our foes to the ground like so many mangled roses.
Hold on.
If your spirit is trapped in there, Divine One, I'll set you free.
With this type of reaction, this is actually a good reason why you wouldn't just show them
Unavoidable.
that
I knew
this Allure is here.
but it's just as well. Their disrespect for Lady Nell and Lord Nil cannot go unanswered.
Prepare yourself, Divine One. These may be familiar faces, but they will show you no mercy.
This is not a bad setup, I guess. Or I should say, this is not the worst idea to make us fight them. Them thinking we're corrupted, just to... And the idea is they think we're manipulating them by reviving the Divine Dragon as a corrupted. Honestly, it's not the worst idea. It's not the worst reason, or the worst logic, I should... Yeah. We could get treasure here. Okay. And steal the bracelet? I mean, theoretically, but that would just reinforce their hatred right now, wouldn't it? And Alfred has Hector. That would, as of right now, wouldn't that just reinforce the idea that we are a corrupted? Okay, what units do I have with me? Okay, now I have to keep Jean. I have to, because I didn't realize Nil couldn't actually heal anyone. And we have Celestia. Steel Sword, Elf Thunder, Firmly Boost. I think having Chloe was a huge benefit. I think we need to take Ivy with me. Wait, no. Hold on. I have to do that. Like, there is no... Like, I have to do this. I have to take them with me. Why wouldn't I do this? Just make Saline fight herself. And have Alfred fight himself. It's the perfect opportunity for something like this. You have Rider's Bane anyway. You're being attacked, so it's self-defense. True. Yeah. But if we go and steal the bracelet, that's going a little far. Just defending ourselves is one thing. And of course, we're just right next to Celestia. But again, these two work better paired up. So we got magic. Oh! Right, not normal stuff. 11 Sword, Elf Thunder. I should give her 11 Sword. That makes way more sense. My normal one, anyway. I think we're... You know what? Let's have you here. And I guess having Etienne here... This Alfred could potentially have a conversation. I think we're good here.
Saying goodbye is always painful. I hope you die without suffering.
That was a good line read from the actor. Like, that moment right there, you could tell, like, he did that, like, heavy breathing in, trying to continue his sentence. That was a good line read. Applaud that. Give credit where it's credit's due.
Where to?
No, I don't have, Corin with me. Hope he wins the Marvel Strikers. Get a symbiote version of... So, okay, wait. Now I think you... Okay, you need to explain what's going on. So, is there like some sort of event where whoever wins gets a symbiote variant? Is that what's going on in Strike Force?
All right.
Let's have you go here.
Awaiting orders.
I'll have you go up here. Okay. I'm better off having Nil healer. Yeah. You know what? Yeah, I'm better off with him here.
Let us begin.
So you could be right here. Or hell, even... Yeah, you could be here.
For peace.
So the 11 Sword has more magic attack. Actually, the 11 Sword just has better stats. But for now, technically they can break. I'm just gonna assign Decoy. There's 4 characters to vote for. Thanos. Kestrel. Oh, an original character. Groot, Silver Surfer. His symbiote version. Okay, that's kind of interesting.
Say the word.
Is I guess who's in the winning right now?
Support units! Time to fortify the troops with your supplies. We advance.
Now that I don't have to deal with stupid wolves to lower my max HP. So this DLC is almost like two excuses. Let you use the four fiends and make you fight basically the good guys. Because why not, right? Let's use these maps that you never really explore. I don't know. Granted, I think it's more about letting you use the four fiends. And give you a dragon user that actually lets you turn into a dragon. How much you want to bet that all these DLC characters will be available to use in the main campaign, even if they have like no lines or dialogue, you know? Okay, hold on. Yeah, no damage. I basically need... Oh, you have a shielding art. Okay. Can I magic? Yeah, we're better off doing this.
Adieu.
Yeah, I need to give my normal saline 11 sword. I don't know why I never thought that. I deal more damage with Fellspark. Again, it's kind of nice actually be able to have someone transform into a dragon. It's actually nice. Too bad I had to pay $30 to do it. And again, it's weird. Like, Alir himself technically could transform into a dragon. He really could. But he just never has the ability to. Because he never get a dragon stone. Silver Surfer is in the lead. Cool. If I had to pick, I'd probably go with like my gut would have been Groot, but seeing like a symbiote Thanos would actually be very cool. Like, what's kind of the order of who's winning? Let's see. Okay, yeah, we really need to focus on... Alright. Let's start with getting rid of... Start with working on this one. Groot has 13, 21, 26. Silver Surfer has 37. Groot has the least, okay. Yeah, again, my gut instinct was Groot, but then thinking about it for just a second, like, you know what? A symbiote Thanos would look pretty cool. So now I want to do something like this. More accuracy. I'm gonna get the kill anyway.
I had to stop you.
Okay. I'm only dealing 13 damage and I can't break anyway. The spear is stronger. I think technically it has more weight. No, I better protect ETA. I better protect ETA. Wait, what if I, Night and Day, swap to Ephraim? I get some health back. I deal 13 damage. He deals 9. I have more defense. Okay. That's concept attack on her R ability. She uses symbiote to grab an enemy and bring them closer, then change her arm blaster and shoot the enemy. Why am I not surprised? 1 HP. Okay. Down here. Oh, I just realized we jumped to level 18. Like all of us jumped to level 18. What do we got over here? Heavy armor unit. Gets a spear along with his board. Honestly, like, it feels like Silver Surfer would probably be the least interesting, at least design-wise, for a symbiote. And that's also the reason why I second-guess Groot. That's just my initial thoughts. Design-wise, obviously. Is what I'm more referring to. I'm just now realizing we're not building any bond with our existing character, so we're just kind of stuck where we are.
Here until the end.
Can I... El Thunder? Cannot follow up? Wait, cannot follow up. I can counter, though. I'm better off doing this. Household 6 symbiotes with different abilities along while being with the normal symbiote. Interesting. Yeah, it was a smart idea to put her in the front here. Oh, look, reinforcements. Okay. Yeah, let's get rid of... Actually, I can attack from 3 range. Yeah, let's get rid of this guy. Okay. What's friendly boost. Defeats a foe, grants 8 hit plus 20 to all allies within 2 spaces. I mean, it's okay. I think this guy's using chain guard, so... Yeah, let's weaken this one. Okay. Actually, you know, this is fine. And no matter what I'm dealing, like, I'm not killing, so... yeah, this one's not moving anymore. However, I'm gonna attack with the spear. Steel Lance has less weight. That... Ah, okay. Not that that matters, but... Says art is cool, and I want to see how he attacks since the symbiote will also give We'll also have... Wait. Also have the power cosmic. What does that mean? I think we'll go... Oh, we'll keep you there. It's not a big deal. I think putting Saline in front will be for the best. And I can't do that. So, I guess I'll put you here. And start sending you forward. Yeah, no building bonds. Oh no, it's stealing physic. I better get that. Nil kind of sucks. Granted, he's dealing with a lot of heavy armor units, but still, he kind of sucks. He's not dealing that much damage.
Serves you right.
Okay. You're the only one that can actually go up here. 17... If I have the spear equipped, I'm still gonna get attacked twice anyway. I will survive. And if this one decides to attack back next turn, it won't survive, so we'll be fine. Yeah, we'll keep you here. Now, what I could do is, can I L Thunder and get the kill? I can. There we go.
You poor thing.
Alright. Oh, you must have used one of these or something. Immunity to break. And dex for 1 turn. Okay. Not like the break part is really that important right now. So what Galactus gives to Silver Surfer before he was Silver Surfer.
This time, victory was mine.
Ah, okay. What do you have? L Thunder, range 1 to 3. Okay. If I'm going this route, I need the longbow equipped. Okay. Levin sword? Yes.
I will not forget your loss.
Alright. Oh, that's good. I'll get the kill. I'll get hit a lot for heavy damage, but I'll get hit for major damage unless I get a crit. Alright, I forgot the Fell Dragon has like a grabby tail. I forgot about that. Spear does more damage. Yeah, I'm setting the place on fire.
I am ready.
Go ahead and try to do what you want with that. Wouldn't have his Infinity Gauntlet, or at least the stones, yeah. Well, that's what the symbiotes with alternate power is supposed to do. Okay. Let's see. I don't think ATA can take another hit. So... what's the best route? I think I just need to back out. I guess she I guess she likes Monty Python. Well, she's only Etienne can only get hit by one of them, so we're kind of okay.
Is it my turn?
Actually, I don't think I can Kanto. Yeah, let's go here. Let's just kind of stay close by. Build up Book of Worlds. Fantasy game will be reworked to be the same level as Infinity Watch. What's Infinity Watch? It tells time. For infinite. It's an infinite watch that tells infinite time. And nothing else. Yeah, Feldspark is 100%. Yeah, I'm not that worried about the martial artists, although they're pretty tanky, but... Well, I am risking it. Oh, good.
Not bad.
And we got the physic back. Let's just do the thing. There we go.
And they lived happily ever after.
I'm expecting more reinforcements on the southwest now. Okay, good. You went after Celestia. No follow-up. It's Gamora, Nebula, Boom Dragon, Adam Warlock. Oh, okay.
That was a good session.
I recognize, obviously, Gamora, Nebula, and then Adam. So, what to do? Yeah, why not?
I am guided by the emblems.
Okay. Now, you have decent amount of health. Can Etienne make it? No. So how about... Even though I do have a Vulnerary, we'll let Alfred stay here for one more turn to heal up. And then next turn he'll start heading up to that treasure chest and Etienne will stand on that tile to heal. Okay, we need to start going south so we can meet up with Saline. But I should really make sure to heal before going there. I know I have Vulneraries, but I'm kind of preset on what I can do.
I'm happy to help.
I've used some game modes that matter. Oh, okay. So, it sounds like Adam Warlock has been hit by power creep, but he can be used in other spots. Well, since I'm kind of preset in what I can do, let's get a potion going. And you know what? Let's just use the Vulnerary. Okay, down here. Okay, I think I can make this work. Yeah, more damage and can break. Now, if we Levin Sword, we will break, but we can't kill. What if we go here? Levin Sword, we still break, still can't kill. you don't have range attack. Alright, well, I better get rid of this guy. I don't remember.
Sorry.
Thanos and gang got massive buffs in war defense with only having 3 counters when being Infinity Watch space like, counters Thanos. So at least like they do kind of update the characters here and there. At least there's that. Why would you go after Chloe? You could have gone after Saline and hit. No wait, you went broke. Okay. Guess you dealt the most damage? What do we got up here?
Where to?
Elf Thunder's like all I can do? Okay. Where are we at with Book of Worlds? 2? Okay.
Let me at it.
If I move 1 square up, I can totally... Actually, let's try going after this guy and weaken this one. We skill military heroes on defense. I do like how, even with Power Crib, they'll just update how a character works. I do like that. And just make him, you know, more relevant. Dissidia does that. Every couple weeks, they'll just be like, oh, we're gonna buff this new one. Or we're gonna buff this old character. Give them a new weapon with new skills. Rework some of their old skills. That sort of thing. Granted, when you have a game that doesn't really do, like, alternate versions of characters, they just give you new weapons, they kind of have to go that route. Content itself was well received. That's good. That's something. That's good to hear. Build up Book of Worlds. Oh, right. Because you're a flyer, you don't actually get affected by this. That's the annoying part about flyers. They can't learn to just, like, sit down for a second. I just realized I did not really think about this. Like, I kept Etienne because maybe she could talk and have a conversation with Alfred. I did not even think that I took Chloe and Chloe's, like, Saline's, one of her supports. I did not even think about that. I just thought, oh, flyer. This is like the perfect setup right now. Counters Apocalypse. Oh, okay. We got another Writer's Bane, which... I mean, I guess I can hand to Chloe. I guess. Who attacks from range? Okay, it is Saline. No matter what I do, Saline is gonna be able to, you know, attack me. So I might need to put Chloe here with the spear. Oh, she has Elf Thunder, that's why. Start getting units a little bit closer. Doesn't counter Super Scroll. Tester reverse, he just does too much damage, too many things. Yeah, there's always a problem. Oh, are these two moving down? I think so. Okay. So I could safely get in range of This guy right here. Although, granted, I think that's next turn. Yeah. Let's put you here. Trade. Have access to another bow. I doubt we'll use it, but...
I've got this.
Fire and engage. But dude, the turn-based strategy is not ruining anything. Oh, that's too bad. Any tapes symbolism. It's your first FE game on the 5th skirmish of the game so far. You're on the 5th chapter. Well, like, is it... what's not hooking you to Fire Emblem? Is it the gameplay or is it the plot? I think that's a big difference right now. Shield Gambit. Because if it is the gameplay, I don't know what I could say to change your mind, because maybe you are not that big of a fan of turn-based. That's fine. Unless it's like it's too simplistic right now, then it's a matter of you get more stuff as you go along. If it's story, then I would say try a different Fire Emblem, because this one isn't good. But it's nice for you to show up anyway.
Yes, advance. And bolster your weapons so we can annihilate these fools.
I know you said you're only on, like, the 5th chapter, but I am doing the DLC right now.
Did you discover anything on your reconnaissance flight?
Reconnaissance? What are you talking about?
I am glad I brought Curly here.
Your answer tells me all I need to
So
know.
don't really do much, but the game is not clicking yet.
You
Yeah, what difficulty are you playing?
Chloe never made it back from her mission. I had hoped she was still alive, but I was a fool. Learning of your death from the Spell Dragon's
Hold on.
child.
I missed a little bit of that.
I never wanted to meet you like this.
Hold on a second. What was it? Your answer tells me all I needed to know. You're corrupted. I am so glad I brought Curly here.
I'm sorry, but perhaps she's...
Yeah.
Lie and tell you
Not many people are probably playing Engage right now. Yeah, nice of you to show up. On normal difficulty? Yeah, okay, so that might be part of it. I am currently playing on normal. But that's because, it's kind of multiple reasons. I haven't done a hard mode on any Fire Emblem game, and I'm still kind of scared of the permadeath. But there's also the aspect of, like, I kind of view normal as, like, this is the baseline of what the developers made. So how well does it challenge a newcomer / veteran without being too easy or too hard sort of thing. I still think it's a little too easy, because I did not struggle at all. But then again, I have played every Fire Emblem game except for 3 and 6. Like, those are the only ones I have not played. So maybe try a harder difficulty on for Engage. Because the fun part about Engage is getting the different you know, the different rings, and getting different skills, inheriting skills that you want to keep, swapping to a different one, and just stacking skills that you like. It does get harder later on, yeah. On how it's designed to get news. Yeah, this whole emblem thing is a completely new idea. It's only in this game. So that's not something you're going to be using in other FE games. I think my best shot is to Levin Sword. I don't break, but I'm not likely to get hit. But it sounds like your problem isn't the story. Or that's not the reason why you're kind of not feeling it. Granted, the story isn't that great here, but that doesn't sound like that's your problem right now. 100%. Yeah, we'll do that. I think that, I know you're asking Hot Corn Dog, but I do think the Emblem mechanics, like, introduce a lot of customizability that make it interesting as a gameplay mechanic. I don't think they'll bring it back, though, but yeah, that's kind of my thoughts on it. Let's see. Okay, I'll put Alfred here. We'll just do that. Yeah, I already moved you. Just get you too close. Something like this will work. I think what I want to do now is to back up here, let Saline get a little closer, and then I can attack from 2 range. Yeah, Hot Corn hasn't played that much, but he did catch a lot of my streams of Engage. Oh, thanks for saying... Thanks for sticking around and for the follow. Thank you. I do hope, like, you kind of stick through it a little bit. And maybe if Engage is not doing it, maybe try a different one. Right. There is Fire Emblem Heroes. That's the mobile game. That's a different can of worms, like you said. Honestly, I do feel like this game takes a lot of influence off Heroes.
I've never had a more stupid idea. Open your eyes, Sailor. What do you mean? Are you me?
Yeah, the gacha game.
Dragon trickery? Your pleas mean nothing. For the happiness of my people, evaporate with the dew. All that will evaporate are your ambitions. You should think hard about what you are doing. You cannot buy peace with warfare.
Okay, I am so glad I brought Saline here. Because that was a good conversation right there, even if it ultimately doesn't mean anything.
So it begins. Lend me your might, Emblem of Strength.
I should also point out that for the last few Fire Emblem games, they gave us the time crystals, so if we mess up a turn, we could just go back. You know, that's been a thing for the past few Fire Emblems. I'd like to point out, I didn't really use it that much on my normal playthrough. Like, I did use it here and there, but at most I probably used it on, like, once or twice not every map, but, like, somewhere after mid-game, I kind of only used it once or twice through the second half of the game. It was, like, somewhere in the middle I used it a little bit more. But I do try not to abuse it. At least I try my best on that, anyway. What to do? I think she dealt, like, a lot of damage. That's probably what happened. Yeah, okay, she dealt a lot of damage. Not enough. I find them so cheesy sometimes, but the gameplay is what I like. Yeah, gameplay is what really sticks around. Weapon triangle, the idea of losing a character if you mess up, deciding who you want to use throughout the runs. Yeah, sometimes you're sometimes you'll play like a second playthrough. You could play as completely different characters if you want. Or what might happen is you'll be using, say, one character in your first playthrough. Like, okay, here's an example. I use Etienne in my first playthrough. And she was getting good stat growths after a while, but it could be possible that in the second playthrough I try using her, she's just not getting those stat growths. So I'm like, okay, I need to swap her out with someone better. Then you try a different character. And it turns out you use that character, and you like that character now. Maybe it's because they got good stat growths this round, but it's kind of there's a good chance you'll try a different character, different playthroughs. Almost every time a character's almost died. Oh, okay. Yeah, I only used it when a character did die. And I really use it to... It's mostly to save time. Honestly. Trust me, if you try playing Fire Emblem 5, Thracia 7076, which I did stream, that game, like, is so hard that, like, if there was a time crystal, I would use it just to save some time. And I still try to limit myself to, like, once or twice a run before resetting, because it can be hugely abused. What are we looking at? I'm not liking my situation that I put myself in. Do I shield Gambit? No. Let's see if I can... FE6 is pure hell. Again, I haven't played that one either. Eventually I will. Combat arts? Oh, right. Fallen Star. Here we go. We're using Fallen Star. But I didn't have the accuracy. If I hit the first time, I would have gotten it. Can my saline do it? No. And I will just die. So if I want to take out saline, what I have to do is something like this.
Is all that matters. Crush those who dare oppose her.
Yeah, this is going to be rough. Put myself in a bad spot. I might have to time crystal a few turns. You know what? Just in case, I'm going to fuse with Soren. Okay. Yeah, 11 sword. Let's just get rid of you.
I can't have lost. No.
You lost to yourself.
Be right. You were supposed to succeed. I was supposed to be happy.
How's it feel, Saline? You lost to yourself. That's gotta be something weird that you'll never figure out for the rest of your days.
For the Mage Dragon tribe. The winds are victorious.
By the way, if you're hearing it humming, I have a fan going in the background. It is very hot today and I need to keep the house cool. So that's why that's going on there. Just bringing it up again, just in case. And if it's that annoying, I could try turning it down. Oh no, I have to longsword. Not enough. As Wolf Bale, unless I go down here. Don't be afraid to use anything at your disposal. Oh yeah. Previous games there was weapon deterioration, which they got rid of in later games. Yeah, you don't have to worry about weapons breaking in this game. So go ahead and use anything you feel like might help you.
Emblem, engage.
And also in my playthrough, I didn't end up using the engage moments, like doing the fusing abilities that often, purely because I'm like, oh, I better save it for when I absolutely need it. And I never felt like I really needed it all the time. So, like, but because of that, just don't be afraid to have to use the actual engage stuff. Like, you'll get more meter if you need it.
First the divine dragon, and now you? Why are only those closest to me reappearing? I couldn't even look at the flowers I left in your memory. It's too hard.
Forgive me. As your retainer, I should have been there to protect you until the end. You know how hard it is to see me like this. Let's finish this battle, and I'll leave you in peace.
Metier, most strong and noble retainer. Please rest easy.
Ultimately, they just think we are an imposter, but this is pretty good dialogue in my opinion.
Hold steady.
Just the pure grief that they feel.
My muscles are yours.
If only the rest of the story could be like this. Yeah, let's try to get this out of here. They don't have a revive crystal.
Are you? What's going on? Is this some twisted illusion of the Fell Dragon? Looks like the Alfred in this world isn't so buff either. Huh. I wonder if it's just hard for me to build muscle no matter which world I'm in.
I mean, that is a good point.
What is this trickery? If you're an illusion, I command you to vanish.
I mean, if this world's Alfred loves war, that is a good point that ours made.
Myself.
But let's be honest, it's because they didn't want to alter the character model at all.
I knew from the start that I should have given the face the back of the war's end.
See, I was in a tough spot right there because I was limited what I could do, so I just kind of had to use my super moves just to get out of this situation. Can I restore myself since it's your first turn-based strategy? Yeah, and sadly, that doesn't apply to the main plot for the dialogue.
Emblem Hector dwells within.
Sadly.
A brave leader who embodies the fighting spirit of the Pyrenees. He was once daring and gallant.
There's a part of me that tells you to, that wants to tell you, go through the story and just laugh at how bad the story is. But you don't necessarily need to play the game just to do that.
I will return him to slumber now.
Rest easy, Emblem Hector.
Thank you.
Again, the emblem speaks.
Seems a shame to drift off so soon, but I suppose it's not all
Yes, Pepsi Man, Colgate Chan,
into battle.
there's probably another name for Alir too. Yeah, true, yeah. If you feel like this might be too easy, try boosting up to hard mode.
Please, call off your invasion.
I don't know about mad editing, that might be too much.
But Neil just told me you're from another world. Is that true?
Yes, it's true.
Heads up, I guess. If you were our divine dragon, you wouldn't have taken your bracelet by force. You'd have sided with us. We'd at least have been nicer. Clearly, you're not the friend I knew.
Alfred.
But still, I'm glad I met you. You may not be from this world, but I can tell you have the divine dragon's heart.
See, like, this dialogue and this writing just kind of feels like what Fire Emblem used to be. Like, it's going in the right step.
I insulted you, tying you unfairly to Somron. You are not to blame for his actions. I am deeply, truly sorry for losing my composure.
Noted. We were all devastated to lose our beloved divine dragon. Of course we understand.
Hey, I've got an idea.
In the series,
Take us with you. Extra muscle might come in handy if you're going around collecting bracelets.
the strain of using only to play more while the game was fun. I probably didn't enjoy as much since I didn't experiment or change strats. My first run was scuffed. Yeah, sometimes you need to just experiment a little bit and just don't limit yourself.
We cannot.
The character designs in the series,
It is out of the question.
mostly I'm okay with them.
Choice to make, Divine One.
Alir here is like the first one that I absolutely did not like.
Not your army. Whatever authority you are accustomed to in your own world does not apply here.
Right. Sorry.
It also kind of depends on which game we're talking about sometimes.
He speaks the truth. I am also opposed to allowing the Pyrenees to join us.
What do I have to say here? Are you gonna make me beg? I need to make up somehow for treating you all so badly. Let me help keep you safe.
The battlefield is no place for a king. The people need their ruler to watch over them.
Like, I think Alear is like the only character design that I absolutely do not like in Fire Emblem. Like, just as a base design.
Then at least let Salient and her knights go with you.
The king's sister is every bit as indispensable. And the
I can't think of any other
knights
character I don't really care for too much.
then I would ask you to think foremost of yourselves.
But I do think there's a clear difference in design as the series goes on and what, how they design things, I guess.
I can assure you, we will not misuse it. After all, we can awaken sleeping emblems.
Well, here's the thing about that whole loli combat, that's throughout the entire series. Like, there's at least a loli character in each game, so it's not like that was never a thing.
If that is so, the emblem's slumber becomes irrelevant. And if that happens, there is no telling what havoc the brash general will
I think that's a little misleading, Hot Corn Dog. How I describe Fire Emblem,
I appreciate your
ever since the beginning, and early Fire Emblem is a war sim in an anime art style. And let's be honest, like, the anime art style in those early Fire Emblem games were kind of what standard anime looked like. But then as the series goes on, it's anime that's about war.
I'm so glad you're back. When we lost you,
Yeah, Arden's just blue.
I myself.
Alfred, I'm not the divine dragon you knew, remember? And he'll explain it.
Oh, right. Swimming. I'm new to the throne, so I've been burning the candle with no thanks. Sort of a little worn out.
Alfred had an opportunity to grieve about the loss that he felt. This is okay dialogue. Marth has a tiara, yep.
I am here to support you, Alfred. Let's head back so you can rest. I will begin thinking about ways
No,
to
I agree, Akabara.
without resorting to
Like, as the series goes on,
when your
they
mission
kind
is
of
done
lean more towards anime
with us.
and less, I guess, war with anime art style is what I was getting at.
Was Alfred alright?
And I think Alear is the epitome of the problem.
Strange. Probably just terrified. My sister does have that effect on people when she's angry.
I was not angry.
Nell's got a point, though. You were too harsh with your words.
I refused their offer to join us on principle. You did not have the right to invite me.
Yeah, that's a good point. Like, the new characters in Fae that I've seen, like, have a lot going on. And if you compare them with any old Fire Emblem character, you're gonna hit whiplash.
They've been tense with each other from the very start. It is becoming a bit of a problem. I wish I could convince them to get along.
Perhaps it's hard to accept that this one is in fact a different person. It is quite unexpected.
The only field day I'll be having is uninstalling the gacha game I encounter. I don't blame you with trying to avoid gacha games. It's probably the smartest move. I do have a main gacha game that I do play, and that's Final Fantasy Dissidia Opera Omnia. Long name aside, I do think it's a very fair gacha game.
On guard.
You don't think we might be fighting twins, do you?
Twins?
Back at Lethos, Nell mentioned that Fell Dragon children are always born as twins. It's just
Ah.
It is possible, but nearly all Fell Dragon children lose their twin siblings as they mature. I do not think it is terribly likely.
Are they implying that Alear had a twin here?
This is the first I've heard of it. Lady Nell and Lord Nil, you're still together.
Only in the gacha game, Akibara. Or Akabara.
Glad neither of you.
Only in the gacha game.
That would have been awful.
Kind of you to say.
Because the gacha game is mostly, it's more anime than, you know, war sim.
Claiming Vernia's bracelet.
right.
And that's kind of the anime problem that the series has been hitting more and more as the series goes on.
It seems like we lose more siblings by the day. Pairs of twins like us do seem to be getting rare.
More and more. I see them talking about killing one another. They call each other weak. They laugh at twins who haven't fought to the death yet.
Unthinkable.
How next?
Hmm.
Sure that will come for a failure like me any day now.
Do not say such things.
But it's true. Strong
Hot Corn Dog, since you play Fae, are the mechs, like, powered with magic as well? Like, is it kind of integrated with magic, or is it just a mech suit? So I think what this story is implying is, since this world is very similar to your own, to the existing one, and fell dragons always have a twin, I think it's implied that both male and female Lear existed at the same time, but depending on which one you played, you killed the other one. I think that's what they just implied. Oh, okay, yeah, so this fell world, the world map is flipped. Because for whatever reason, Firenze is on the east instead of the west. That's weird. We're heading to Brody yet. So yeah, you were talking about design-wise. So let's look at some early design. So we're who has Marth? I don't think anyone has Marth. So like, if we look at Marth here, mostly tame, kind of. Selka is a good design. Yeah, Selka is a pretty good design, pretty tame, but still anime-like. Same with Sigurd. His hasn't changed at all. Same with Leaf. Right, as you see, like, it's still an anime art style, but it's clear that, at least for, like, let's just say the first 5 here, so the first 6 games, anime art style is more tame and more just an aesthetic. Lyn might be one of the first that go towards more anime, and this is Game Boy Advance, but then you compare her with someone from the same game, Hector. So the design-wise is still kind of similar, and there's Tiki from the first game with Marth, so again, you have your Dragon Loli there. Erica, more anime art style, but it's still pretty tame. Ike, I don't have a problem with Ike. Very tame. Lucina, I feel like it's the kind of the start of the anime. It's like, oh, it opens the door. Corrin is when they kick the door open, in my opinion. Pretty much. In fact, I think she's like 500 at that time. Byleth. And Veronica is from Heroes. So, like, overall, like, the anime art style isn't necessarily the problem. Yeah, this is the gacha game right here. Book 3 is the Goddess of Death trying to bring death to the Fae multiverse. I did tap into that one a little bit. I don't think I finished the plot, but I do remember that. Are clearly children. Yeah, that is true. Like, no arguing anything about 1,000 years since Tiki's. Yeah, Harkondog makes a good point. This is Tiki from Fire Emblem 1 and 3. I think she's like, I don't know, 1,000 years old maybe? Well, I forget the actual age. But then if you go to Fire Emblem Awakening, Chrom's game, which takes place 1,000 years after Marth's game, Tiki's still alive, 1,000 years older, and she's more young adult or late teen kind of age. So yeah, Tiki is clearly like a kid still for dragons, I guess. Yeah. Can we cycle Edelgard at all? Not really. Not from here, anyway. Goddess of Dreams trying to destroy the waking world and to spite her brother. Is that the one with the fairies? Because I think I remember getting a character or two from that. And Akabara, I think I know some of the design problems that I did point this out. We got someone like Yunaka here. I don't necessarily have a problem with Yunaka's design. In fact, I do like Yunaka, but those stars on her cheeks and in her hair feels more like a J-pop idol than a Fire Emblem character. And if you don't mind a little bit of spoilers, Akabara, there's a character that it's hit with the J-pop idol worse than Yunaka. It's not the it's like stickers or like hairpins, and that just feels like a J-pop thing. But if you really if you don't mind a little spoiler, where are we? It's down here. I don't use her. Hortensia. This is just a J-pop idol. Can we... Hortensia is just a J-pop idol. Yeah. I agree. Hortensia is just a J-pop idol, not a Fire Emblem character. But, like, design-wise, most of this game's character designs aren't the worst. Like, other than Hortensia and a little bit of Yunaka. Just a little bit. Like, she kind of creeps towards J-pop. I don't have a problem with most of these designs. Okay, no, Tamara also hits J-pop. I forgot. The stories were grounded, but does the mecha still on the ground though? Or are they flying like Pegasus? I don't know. Yeah, Hawkhorn Dog would know that. But yeah, Tamara also hits the J-pop look. Yeah, I hope you really don't mind spoilers, but for later characters. I guess the only designs I really don't like in this particular game, at least for the ones that you recruit through the main plot, is Alear, and that's because I don't like Pepsi Man-chan here. Hortensia, because you're a J-pop idol, and same with Tamara. And that's just design. That's just pure design. Overall, I like the rest of the designs. Other than maybe minor changes here and there, although I guess Panette is kind of gothy Lolita kind of look. Anyway, let's move on to the next chapter. Kind of got sidetracked. Only grounded ends and only some of them use it. Okay. Book 7, it's you versus the Goddess of Light and Time. God. I haven't been playing Fae in a long time, so I've been out of the loop.
Would you answer the stranger calling for you from beyond a closed door? Their voice is despairing, their message bleak. News of gleaming ore turned dark as night. But what does it matter? One knows the truth. In this world, there is no compassion. My pain does not exist here.
Yeah, anime character designs, I think the most recent games kind of have one or, like, a small amount of characters that hit that, but overall, the designs are mostly fine.
We're going to Brodia, right? Why aren't we taking the road?
Brodia is widely known for its hatred of war. We would not be permitted to cross the border.
Hatred of war. It's like they swap personalities with Firene.
So,
Yeah.
we must enter covertly. But more to the point, we are no longer going to Brodia. We are already there. We crossed into Brodia already. We have been within its borders for some time.
And you didn't think to mention that sooner?
Alear, you would know
It was
this.
so important. I hope you can still reschedule the parade.
I'm just saying that allies should keep each other informed.
Alear, you should know where you're at.
Quiet, you two. Someone's here.
We cannot have been discovered already.
There they are.
Wait, Divine One! Stop! Please! Don't hurt me!
Gregory!
Mhm. Each chapter, we're just gonna slowly get these characters.
Gregory is one of the four winds, like me.
I'm not familiar.
We are a small band of knights established after the war to protect Lady Nell and Lord Nell.
It also makes me wonder when you can access this DLC, though.
Composed of four members,
Maybe that will make a difference.
Gregory here included.
I directed him to gather information for us, save
You know what, Hot Corn Dog?
Something that you should know. This
Maybe I need to look this up,
Not the divine dragon we know.
but maybe you can access this DLC right around Chapter 6 like the rest of the DLC. If I'm correct, you don't enter Brodia yet, so maybe if you do this as early as possible,
Amazing, Gregor.
this might be Alir's first time going through Brodia, so, okay.
Something about this one seems scary, I guess.
Probably the fact I almost attacked you.
Alright.
Sorry about that.
No, that's not it. You're just
You say that, Akabara, but in the main game, I think he has, like, more tattoos and stuff, and he's way more crazy. So this is him actually normal.
Caution is sharp. He may be attuned to differences others don't notice.
I see. That's okay.
so long as you want
Yeah, Popcorn Dog puts it on the point.
Oh, sorry if I'm not addressing you formally enough. Always been bad at that etiquette stuff.
I don't mind. Please, feel free to speak casually.
It's all right, Gregory. The divine dragon has proven to be a good person, full of kindness. That's right, divine one. I quite like you.
Thanks, Nell. I like
I like to point out, I don't hate Nell and Nil as characters, design-wise or their personalities. Although, sometimes their designs could be a little over the top. Just a little bit, but I still don't hate them. Unlike Flam and Clan, which their divine dragon worship really annoys me.
Little group. I'll admit, the name Celestia of the Four Winds carries weight. I'm a fairly renowned general.
Either that,
That is a good point, Hot Corn Dog.
you have no choice but to know your name.
Also, same thing with Celestia. She probably wouldn't wear that type of outfit if she was a good... if she wasn't a bad guy, maybe? I don't know. I mean, maybe... I don't know these... Obviously, the reason why they didn't do it is because they would have to make a whole new character model when they could just make minor alterations.
Looks like my pursuers found us. Sorry, I really thought I lost them.
Explain, Gregory.
Oh, I was spotted while scouting. I ran for my life, but I guess they followed. 1, 2, 3. No use counting. The enemy outnumbers us, and easily. We should run.
But wait, why not fight them off?
If they are pursuing us, then they are border guards or knights. They will not have a bracelet. A fight will
Oh, it's 5 a.m. Okay.
You want to run?
Yeah, have a good night's sleep.
Follow me.
Hope you stick around and come back some other time. Have a good night, Akabara.
We should be safe here.
Yeah, a morning, good morning, afternoon, night, whatever it is. Yeah,
Divine one.
wherever you are right now.
Prefer to fight. We are accustomed to being on the defensive.
I noticed. You choose your battles.
Of course. How do you think we managed to survive this long? Not by fighting bravely every time someone comes after us, but by running away.
Beyond operations.
I mean, when the entire world is basically gonna fight you, I guess, sure.
Perhaps if the Four Winds were equal to other nations' knightly orders, it would be different. But alas,
Well,
they're not.
no.
They are something
I'm now thinking of the plot. Even though they were like the Four Fiends,
Saved our lives time.
they still had a continent that backing them up.
And I are very proud of you.
kind words, Lord Nell. I thank you.
You could bring freedom right. Pretty much, yeah.
Gregory, give us your report.
There's a difference between story Alir and gameplay Alir.
Sending soldiers out of the country.
I would not have expected them to be plotting an invasion. Where?
That I don't know. Wherever it is, they've done a good job keeping it secret. But judging by the intel I got, I think they want to take the 7 bracelets.
No.
Maybe Brody is doing what we are, keeping them away from our unknown enemies.
It's like, you think?
That's their goal. It seems like they want the bracelet's power for themselves.
What would a peaceful nation want with more power?
The boon granted by the Emblem bracelets when they are gathered varies by circumstance. With all 7 gathered in an awakened state, the result, as you know, is enormous.
I forget, were we ever in a situation where all the emblems could, like, fuse to... yes, I guess.
Render you immune to all harm. Immune?
They make you invincible?
That's right.
Pretty
the ultimate
much.
defense. For a country that hates war, I can't think of anything more valuable.
If that is so, then they would need the emblems to be asleep. They would require now. Perhaps the assassins sent to Letho's castle were actually kidnappers from Protea.
So Brodia is the big bad here?
Well, we don't know any of that for sure. But there's one thing we do know. Brody is going to raise an army, and soon.
You figured it all out. Well done. Though, I'm
All
afraid
crest?
this means can't let you leave.
Is it all crest?
Impossible. I didn't sense anyone approaching.
It seems these are no average soldiers.
They are Brodian royals.
Okay, yeah, it's both of them.
Look, Diamant, here they are. Now finish them off. Or must I do everything for you like pathetic excuse for your brother?
I was planning to take them by surprise, Christ. You shouldn't have revealed our position.
Yeah, Allcrest, you should have just sniped them.
Thanks for telling me the plan.
A lot of this could have been, like, solved for the enemy if Allcrest just, like, I don't know, sniped from a distance. They didn't know they were there until Allcrest said
You
something.
must be angry indeed to discard the peaceful principles of your nation.
Look now, he's wearing one of the bracelets.
You're seeking the bracelets, hmm? What a coincidence. As your spy deduced, so are we. It seems our goals align. What do you say? Should we join forces once more?
You cannot be serious.
You're right, I'm not. I gave it away.
War must be torn out at the root before its tendrils spread. As much as it pains me to kill former allies, I have no other
Okay,
choice.
so they're all like, we are the ultimate good, and to stop good, we must arrest everyone.
Lady Delalae, show the rest no mercy.
Circumstances now demand we fight.
Celestia, Gregory, prepare for battle.
Gladly.
I'm gonna focus on not getting hurt.
Ready yourself, Divine One. I expect no less from you than before.
That goes without saying.
Yeah, so they have the mindset of, we are the hero, we're gonna stop war by causing war, and make sure no one else can fight back. And which bracelet do they have? First of all, if I can only take 4 more, let's see if we can get some extra conversations. Ooh, I could take Lapras with me. And let's grab... Wait. Are we back to normal levels? Oh no, we're technically level 1 of, the second tier. Okay. Where's Diamant? He's here somewhere. There you are. Lapis was, Allcrest's retainer. Who was one of, Diamant's retainers? I don't think I had any of them in my team. No, it wasn't Golden Mary. It wasn't Zelkov. No, it was... No. I want to try to get one of his retainers. Isn't it Amber? I think Amber's one of the retainers. Because Allcrest had Lapis and Citrine, I think. So I think we take Amber. So let's start with that, and I don't use these other characters, so we're just gonna slap a ring on them. Wait, I could have given a ring to our new party members. I didn't even think about that. Okay. With that in mind, you have a spear. What would be good for you? What? And you are also a dragon. So what is your problem? What can we give you that would help you a lot? I didn't even think about giving them that we could actually give them our rings. No, not Tiki. No, you're really about defense. Not Soren. Surprise attack? Dragon Vein Sword now. I mean, Edelgard is fun to use, but... Let's give you Crom.
We go together.
Let's give you... Let's see. You're an axe user. That makes... We could just give you Leaf. That's something. Who else is an axe user? Technically Ike. Well, we don't need that. Let's save Corrin for something else. Lucina? Maybe? You know what?
Lucina,
Let's go.
I didn't even think about adding these up. Okay, Diamant. Do we give you Roy again? Nah.
leave it to me.
Amber, let's give you Sigurd.
Sigurd, leave it to me.
Alcrest, you're an archer. Do we give you Lynn? No. Let's hand you... Let's hand you Byleth. Because why not?
Let's go.
Why not? Let's give Celestia... Maybe Celica. And you know what? Let's give her Celica.
Yes.
And Gregory, you are a mage. With Elwyn and Physic. Let's hand you... Creates flames. Not a fan of that. Although it can be useful. Maybe I could just hand him Soren. I really like using Soren.
Soaring. Understood.
There we go. That's something. I'm gonna mess around a little bit. Okay. No axe users. You would need to go to the left, and I can't rearrange you. Blame Faye for Lynn being a bowmaster. She now has four alts. Yeah. Although, when you promote her in 7, doesn't she get a bow? As an alternate weapon to use? Or is she just swordmaster? Is Lynn just sword go burr? I think we're... Okay, no, I want to... Something like that. Okay, wait, who's up here? Let's see. Diamant... Oh, Diamant has, Veronica. No wonder he's evil. No wonder he's evil. Where's Alcrest? There you are. They're all in the middle anyway. Sure. She does, but no one uses her bow. Her likes a crit sword potential. Yeah, but the fact that she can use a bow kind of shows, like, that's how they got it. It's not like they pulled it out of nowhere.
Beware the magical artillery of Rhodia. They can strike from quite a distance.
And mage cannoneers. Now, if I actually wanted to try, I would have kept my normal units like Saline. Or, Chloe, I mean. Warlock... Lord... Yeah, they are at peace now, but... She was a villain. And in this alternate universe, maybe she still is. I don't know.
Here comes Amber.
Probably just stick with the lance. Or, how about we do something like this? We attack first. Yeah, steel bow. And because I gave him Byleth, we could do Goddess Dance.
I won. I won.
You know what they're gonna end up doing? They're gonna make it to where that I forget the enemy team in the normal game, the ice area. They're gonna be like the super friendly group because you know everything's the opposite of what it was. We know that's what's gonna happen. Like it is just that obvious. I better have you kind of go up the middle. Actually, no, I can't. Not with you here. I better have you go after a magic. Now with you, like, I would want to put you here, but you have no range. Neither of you are going to help.
Yes.
Like, I would want to send...
Yes.
Now, let's send you here. Oh, right, you're not moving. That's right. That changes things. No one else has range. No one that could get close.
Let's go.
Start getting some units a little bit closer, I guess.
Speak, Divine One.
Do I even have a healer? Like an actual healer? I don't think I do. Actually, you're the only one that's a healer. Okay. Now these missions might actually be a little bit harder.
Here goes.
Something like that. She has 5 alts. Spring Valentine's and Legendary. Yeah, so there's like a total of 6 Veronicas. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Yeah, I'm not worried too much about the Magic Cannoneers. It could just be a little annoying. One problem with giving, like, the new characters emblems that you just have to deal with, they can't boost the bond. They're still going to be at level 1, so you can't really take advantage of the good stuff. You suck. Like, seriously. Like, Nil's not that good. I can't get him to do anything. Only 22 damage. My physical attacks deal more than magic. I guess, oh yeah, they are magic cannoneers. I just thought they were heavy units. At least we got the 1% crit. There's no base Veronica to summon? Oh, that's weird. That's actually kind of strange. Okay. I'm gonna send Amber forward. We're gonna go here. I guess we're just gonna be dealing with the Steel Lance. Okay. Yeah, I want you to get this guy killed.
I will protect everyone.
So, yeah, that's weird that her original look is not something you can summon. That's weird. That's a little weird. Because that's basically what I was referring to as base Veronica. But I guess, like you said, Legendary is technically the base, because you can't get her normal one. And that's probably why we got Legendary Veronica. That's probably why. I can't attack from range. Yeah, let's just start getting you a little bit closer. Yeah, I don't need to use Ike. Okay, yeah, I need to heal Amber. Why even bother? Why even bother? You had a 0% to actually hit me. Okay, yeah, who needed healing? Yeah, Amber did. Hopefully you have Elwind, so you'll be okay. No, putting you here is probably the best spot. Oh, you have Wormslayer. Do I want to have you go up here? I might. It's something. It's either that or get rid of you. Wait a minute. Tornado Blast, effective against flying. That could be bad if I get hit by that. I feel like I need to get closer. And also, she's only 2 away from if I get someone right here. Let's hold off. Start sending her back. Have her go and get rid of this guy. I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna activate Leaf.
Emblem, engage.
Okay, the Steel Axe will do it, or the Armor Slayer.
I'm not a child anymore.
Okay. You can't make it. And even if you could, would I even want to do that? Actually, I would probably just activate Lucina. Yeah, let's heal you first. I would have signed Decoy. But Amber needs the health. 3 can attack me? Okay. Let's attack from range. One could easily take on one, probably. Probably Hot Corn Dog, probably. You can't make it. Yeah, set you there. I don't want her in range of this axe user. I could put Lapis here, we'll be fine. Allcrest, I'll send you back over here. Just get out of the way. Nil just kind of sucks. I mean, it did say he wasn't really meant for fighting. It did say that. Okay, good. And we'll get attacked by the other one. Yeah, we're gonna need to heal Amber again. Hopefully he's not attacked by anything else. Nope, we're not. We're good. Now. No, yeah, I gotta heal Amber. So we're gonna do this. Steel bow. Get this guy out of here.
I'll apologize later.
Okay. I could let Alir attack this one.
Dream well.
Okay. So, we'll let you attack. Hit him with break. Yeah, that'll be for the best. Okay, seriously, what can you do? I know you're meant for support, but is it really just to try to boost up other party members' crit chance? Because it's not really that useful when they had to already kill the guy anyway. Diamant in Faye is good. I mean, he seems like a good unit. I just didn't end up using him. He does seem like he could be a good unit. Even though I don't break. I would have to use quadruple hit to kill. And maybe that's better. Yeah. All crest is pretty good. I mean, like, if I didn't have Etier right away and I was already kind of working on her skills, I probably would have tried all crest. I usually like to have at least one sniper on the group, or just one bow user. Oh no. Okay. How do I make this work? Well, Allcrest can't get this kill. He could just straight up get this kill. We'll be fine.
I'll help.
I messed up.
Are you kidding me?
A fallen hero. That would make a good legend.
That is stupid. Okay. I know we don't lose our party members. However, I want the dialogue. So we're time crystal. Makes sense. I mean, if I missed the 97 or whatever, I was gonna miss that. Let's see. Okay. If I really want to get someone killed.
I'll help.
Ivy got summer alt.
It's over already.
Mm. That's interesting. Okay, more healing.
Thanks a ton.
Next, we want... If I set you here, you're out of range of the wyvern. We'll let you just wait there. Set Lapis here and set up that.
Who's next?
She's the... Oh, Zephia's a free-to-play unit? Hmm. Is she any good because she's free to play? Or is she just like, oh, okay when you compare her with some of the other units? Yeah, you said Zephyia. Celestia. So that is interesting that the 4 hounds have completely different names in this parallel world. Like, you just mentioned Zephyia, this is Celestia. Completely different names altogether. I don't understand why. But it's something to note. Okay. Allcrest, you go and get this guy out of here. Or not. You really don't have the strength?
I'm sorry you're stuck with me.
Can we do anything more with... We can use Frail Knot. Sure.
Stay focused.
This is the most, like... I do have to challenge myself in this in these DLC chapters, and that's mostly because I'm stuck with the level I'm at, and with any bond rings, they can't be boosted. So I gotta work with what I have. I can't level grind or anything. No one needs healing as of right now. We're getting close to Allcrest. I want to make sure my Allcrest is close as well as Lapis. Speaking of Lapis.
I won't let this go to my head.
There we go. Yeah, Celestia's working there. No one else is really going to move. I think I'll place Diamant here. He doesn't really need to do anything. Oh, Chris is all the way down here. Let's just kind of get everyone nearby. And Amber over here. I don't think we need healing just yet. %4 chance, yeah. $17 damage. I guess I could have run up and try to kill that one that just moved. Like, she would have survived.
Barely a scratch.
If I want to stay out of range, I could totally use El Thunder, but I might miss. If I miss, I die. If I use Steel Sword, I'm more likely to hit, and I'll get the kill. There we go. Alright, if you go down there, that's fine. You stay right there. Go ahead and get that back. Allcrest, you start heading up here. I really want dialogue from Allcrest. You won't move, so I could probably work on getting rid of this guy. In that case, let's just send up Gregory, I guess, is his name here. That doesn't sound right. Call him Gregory. I think we'll leave everyone else where they are. I can warp Ragnarok if I need to. I think we'll be fine. Never mind. You will not survive the hit. Well, okay, no. You could get the kill. You're just severely damaged. I could try bolting, but no. Hold on. Let's see. You don't have... Problem is, neither of them have range. Unless I were to do something like this. And then do this. Which is something I could go with. You will be... You won't... You're not in range of attacking. Send you up. What's your range? Okay, you know what? I think I can maybe make this work. Hold on. No, not summon hero. We are going to attack from range. You weren't going to move anyway. Now I can safely get this kill. Good. Next. I think I want Lapis here. I'm not going to swap the engage. I'm going to start moving you over here. Something like this. All crest. I didn't use provoke. So I need to do something like this. And I guess you could stay where you are. There we go.
I'm glad this battle is won.
Okay. %0 chance to deal damage, but you got hit with silence. But that didn't matter, I guess.
Cut you down to size. Who's next?
Okay. Now, I need to start bringing you a little bit forward. Like another turn and we could get you in range. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, maybe another 2 turns from this direction. This works. You know what? I could keep you there. And how about... You know what? Just for fun. Let's summon a hero. Let's go with... let's go with the red unit.
Come to my aid, hero.
Okay, I was kind of hoping for a 5-star, see what would happen there. Assign decoy. Oh, let's just go up 1 square. Why not? And you just wait there. Phone died, yeah. It's all good. Who would be a 3-star? I think I would need to swap to a different, give Veronica to someone else, maybe. You fools, you're all focusing on fabrication. He isn't real. Reinforcements. Okay, I can attack with the longbow, and you're not going to get close. At the very least, I want to see, you know, this dialogue.
Hold on. You're me. I'm sorry. I know our faces are the same, but I'm sure you're much more accomplished. How survive? Are you in a
You're not me! Boss fight. Persona 4.
I will triumph, even against myself. You'll see. Wow. How cool. It's like you're me, yet so full of confidence. Wish I was like that too.
But if I remember the cutscene correctly, their Diamant is kind of like all crest, so the opposite of each other. So now what I could do, I can't get you close enough, and I want to see the dialogue. So what we'll do. Wait, we'll let you go here. Oh, I'm sorry. So the fabrication could get EXP. But not the normal characters. Okay, I see how it is. We don't need any more range. We'll be fine for another turn. Build up Book of Worlds. Can anyone attack from range? Yes. And they're going to be focused on the fabrication, so I think I'm safe to attack. He vibes with Takumi best of the butts, apparently. Oh, really? Yeah, probably something like that. And what we could do is... Yeah, I see nothing wrong with this. I see nothing wrong with this. Celestia does need healing, though. Eventually. I guess I'll set you here. You can go over here. Demon can go over here. There we go. Yes, all focus on this decoy. I don't care what happens to him. He's gonna go away in a turn or two. Oh.
You must have appeared because you hate me. For saying I would protect you.
Thought you'd go after the fabrication.
Talking nonsense. I could never hate you. If the me of this world managed to keep you safe, then I'm sure she was satisfied. So please, don't be upset.
You're a hallucination. If I allow this to dull my wits, I'll only be playing into enemy hands. And yet, if only you could see my madness. Accept it to the front.
No matter where you end up,
Wait,
always
did
be
Alcrest become
just the way you are.
king? No, it's still Diamant, right? I think it's still Diamant that became king. I think he was just saying eventually. Yeah, okay.
I'm ready for more orders.
You're ready for healing. And we're going to be dealing with a lot of reinforcements right now. So I gotta speed this up a little bit. Let's see. There we go, this works. Okay, yeah. He was just saying he wanted the throne. Okay. I deal more damage. There we go. We got rid of another cannoneer. Okay. I need to make sure Amber And Diamant start heading up. For sure. All Chris can stay behind and start working on these guys if we want. You kind of suck. What's the best route? What do you have? Break Blast. Freeze Blast. Why do you have that? Why? These don't break. Why do you need so many? I don't get it. Like, this makes sense right here. I don't understand why this one has this many of the same thing. Yeah, you're probably gonna... You might move, although you might just stay there.
I'll do my best.
Yeah, let's start sending your... Send you down here. Let's try to get you healed. You know, if he's my only healer, then it's probably a good idea that I gave him Soren, so that the decoy can go somewhere else.
That soldier is poised to let fly a massive salvo. The attack will cover a wide area. Be ready.
Oh. Okay. The idea is he attacks, like, he uses all of them. Okay. Or was it... Oh, other friend... They were all secretly wanting power? I don't remember hearing this. I mean... Oh, wait. I think Alcrest mentioned that he was jealous. I do think he mentioned that he was jealous of his brother, and he wanted to be his brother. But I don't think he ever plotted to be part of the throne. He summoned Marth. So that's interesting. Well, anyway, all we need to do is beat Diamant to win. So, Diamant versus Diamant?
Stand down or perish.
We could just kill him with quadruple hit. That's good to know. We could just do that. But I want to hear this. Or, you know, just kills me. Hold on, let me double check. Defeat Diamant and Alcrest. Okay, yeah. So I can make this work. I have to at least do that. He says something along the lines that even though their parents died and they don't show too much emotion, maybe they wanted to win secretly so they could have the power. I don't think any of the two actually felt that way.
You got it.
I'm still gonna end up dying. Hold on. What if I steal Lance? Okay, I'll survive. I will survive.
Is this a mirage? Maybe I'm losing my grasp on reality. No matter how hard I look, I still see you standing before me.
Prince Diamant, am I doing something you find funny?
I laugh because I don't know what else to do. You died defending me. Now I must fight you? Are you an illusion? One of the corrupted? No matter.
Again, this is good setup dialogue.
Are you enjoying yourself now? As you always did before? I have missed that.
So the me of this world is gone.
No.
Prince Diamant, forgive me. I did not mean to make you sad.
Again, good dialogue. He's regretting the fact that he's gonna have to fight and probably kill at least someone that looks like his old retainer. Good dialogue. We're just gonna quadruple hit. I'm assuming we'll still get the dialogue. Again, Diamant kind of... This Diamant kind of has, like, the personality of Alcrest.
Lay down your weapon. If you can't, you must still believe you have something to defend. If you are truly king, show me a worthy battle.
Honestly, I like the Amber dialogue more than this one, but it makes sense.
We're all going to die anyway. We never should have tried.
Yeah, instantly delete. Again, I could have just sent in Diamant, doing multi-hit, and that's it. I would have won. But I wanted to see the Amber dialogue. Who was Diamant's other retainer? Didn't he have two? Or is he, like, the only exception that had one?
It is over. You withdraw.
No, we can't surrender. Not after they took our bracelet. Must get it back.
That out of context sounds so petty.
Do you have a plan then? An idea that will turn the tide? Please, share it. Now, Nil, we are removing ourselves from the game board.
So they're not going to be coming back.
The bracelet is in your hands.
Okay, okay.
This is Rodia's fate. Please, guide the world to peace.
I know, right?
This is the bracelet of the lonely heir, without a doubt.
With this, we now have 4 bracelets.
And
3 more to go.
within. She has the power to call upon soldiers from other worlds. But she is tainted by evil, the same as Firene's emblem. We should assume they all will be.
Am I with you now?
Yes, Emblem Veronica. But we won't make you fight for us. You can rest for now.
I see. I am grateful for the reprieve, but I am also a bit
It's
lonely.
kind of interesting that they didn't
Awaken. I hope you
add
will
another
be
one to
yourself.
for her to talk to.
Without a contract binding us together.
Don't worry.
Oh,
You'll remain
okay.
with us during our journey.
Add
And
3.
someday, we will see you again.
Hawkhorn Dog.
That settles things here.
What was the name of the character that was like Veronica's retainer in Fae?
Yes. Fleeing comes more naturally
Like
to us
that's
all.
like that Cavalier user with the mask.
There may be some truth to that. Each of us has run away from one thing or another.
What do you mean?
During the war 1,000 years ago, when Sombron burned my village, I fled to Lethos. Other mage dragons possessed powerful magic, but mine has never been that strong. That's why Sombron couldn't find me, while my family and friends, all brilliant mages,
Xander? No, it was No, okay.
planned to force them
It's the
into
character that
but we were
the first original Fae characters recognize, and they're like, "Oh, I know that person. Why are you on the bad guy team?"
Couldn't act with the others.
Oh, not retainer, but who, okay, who was that masked guy then?
His disciples were only happy to
And did he
oblige.
also
I just couldn't join their
Bruno?
So I faked it. And when a priest found out, I had no choice but to run. Run or give up my life.
Because part of me wonders if like
I welcomed
he
privileged
should have
people
also been in here with Veronica,
selflessly rushed to my aid in a
but
vicious
maybe
battle in Illusion.
that whole plot point just kind of dropped off in Fae. Go right ahead. I don't really play a Fae.
So I went to help.
And I, as you know, am a failure. I am only alive because Nell and I fled from
Okay.
Sombron together.
I have said it before, and I will say it again. You are not a failure now.
In my opinion, you are.
I know it upsets you when I speak that way, but Nell is much stronger than I am. She
That is
is my
true.
opponent, if not for me. So I suppose she is also one who is comfortable taking a stand.
No. I have done as much fleeing as the rest of you.
That's not true. I've never seen you run away from anything.
I fled my responsibility. I should have stopped the boil.
So why weren't these two in the main game? Unless they died in the war 1,000 years prior.
Said that's what the divine dragon.
That's probably what happened.
I said that to mask my fear. I was afraid that my plea would be rejected, that I would lose our allies.
really?
I am perhaps to blame for the current state of the world.
Absolutely not. You have done nothing wrong.
I agree. Our unknown opponent should carry the blame, not you.
I never
Is
would've
the
thought
unknown
you were
opponent
running away
Vale?
from anything else. You always seem so strong. We may be a collection of weaklings, but we're still alive. That has to count for something.
The divine dragon is strong, and the divine dragon died.
That's hilarious. That's hilarious, Awkward Dog. The devs just forgot about him.
We're making this divine dragon worry. Things are different now. Each of us has proven we can handle ourselves in battle. That is in no small part thanks to you. Your guidance has been a blessing.
It's true.
Yeah, you've been a big help.
I am also grateful for your assistance, such as it has been thus far.
Ha! I should have guessed the qualifier was coming.
That probably would be the case.
So thank you. And I'm glad to be of help. Well, there is still much to be done. Let us keep up our momentum.
It's like a Rocky with
Where are we
dogs.
going next?
Whenever you see a dog, you know what's gonna happen.
The west, the kingdom of Illusia.
Yeah, Illusia was the continent, yeah.
Hey, look, it's Nell, the pride of the brood.
Not only can she transform, but she can also put emblems to sleep. Isn't that right, Nell?
I mean, Sombrung did have a lot of kids.
Having that failure for a twin.
Are you talking about Nell?
Oh, is that this failure's name?
I don't usually bother to remember them.
Don't you worry about his weakness rubbing off on you?
We could just get rid of him. Wouldn't be a problem.
All he's doing is holding you back.
Is one of them a Lear?
Agree now?
What do you say?
You must not be serious.
What?
I said surely you must not be serious. If you truly intended to kill my brother, I would have to. I would have to.
Wow.
What? What happened? Was all of this my doing?
Damn.
What have I done?
Code the weak.
Father, forgive me. I did not intend to.
There is nothing to forgive. Please continue. I did not mean to interrupt the killing. I believe you will make a suitable heir.
Okay, more stuff.
I told you Brolia would avoid conflict. What more do you need? And why did the guards let you in?
What's going
I
on?
killed them. Entrusting your safety to them was a grievous lapse in judgment. Now, I would like to know whether the attack on Lithos Castle was your doing. Answer.
What are you
No,
talking
it's
about?
probably...
Attack on Lithos?
It was probably,
Dare fuck
Fogato.
facilities. Firene? No. Illusia, surely.
You truly seem to
No,
know
it's
nothing of the
not.
matter. So be it.
It's Fogato.
No further use for you.
Okay. Excuse me.
Ulchrist! You monster! You filthy snake!
This is actually... I had no expectations for this plot. Why couldn't the main plot be like this?
You have a reason, King Tiamat. I would not ordinarily come for you by stealth, but I could not ignore this opportunity. Now, I must return before dawn. It would not do for the others to become suspicious. King Alfred and Princess Saline hardly put up a fight either.
Did... Yeah, I mean, they are. She is a fell dragon, but I'm sorry. This is so far better than the main plot. Honestly, this is way more interesting. So, yeah, I think the one that attacked is down here. I think it was Fogato. If I remember correctly, since we're doing, like, opposite personalities, he was kind of laid back, carefree, so if we're going with the opposite, he'd probably take charge. Alir, yeah, you're right. Alir was cleansed from Lumera, I think was her name. We're gonna be dealing with Ivy and Hortensia soon. But yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Fogato. For one, it's the last kingdom we're gonna be checking, and two, the guy under Hood had darker skin, and the only people that we know have darker skin are Fogato and Tamara, as well as their mother. Those are the only darker skinned people in this game. That is my guess, and I'm just gonna leave it at that. We'll see how the rest of this goes. This is actually, no joke, this is actually like pretty good story content, even if it ultimately is just parallel universe, doesn't affect the main plot at all. The story and the character interaction is actually good. And it kind of seems like there's some character building that could apply to the main plot. AKA, they said every fell dragon has a twin. They said that. Does that mean that Alir had a twin, but he had to kill him? It makes me have questions. I am actually surprised so far, but there's still more to do. But anyway, thanks for everyone who showed up. We're doing Fire Emblem Engage until we're done with this, Monday through Friday at noon Pacific time. If you want to see the old streams that are not on Twitch anymore, they're on YouTube at ScottBot64 Stream Archives. Again, I'm actually surprised. I had no hope for this. This is actually okay. Anyway, yeah, main story was poopy, but DLC is so far turning up good. We'll see if it actually follows through. Anyway, have a good day. Later.